4 months after soaring to victory in Super Bowl 24, the 49ers descended from the pro football heavens and landed in paradise. On the island of Kauai, players and members of a top-flight organization enjoyed a week-long celebration of a super season, courtesy of a close friend who also happens to own the team, Edward J. DeBartolo Jr.
It's really, really a pleasure to be your owner. But it's much deeply more a pleasure to be your friend. And I'm here. Thank you very much for everything. You deserve it.
The 49ers' accomplishments during 1989 will endure forever, and so will the memories of this journey to paradise.
Edward DeBartolo, he's a special man, you know. To do something like this is something that we're going to always cherish for the rest of our lives.
This special man has a special philosophy.
What it is something that I think has made our family business a success, and that's that you treat everybody like they're part of the family.
Nice. Merry Christmas to you. Nice. I didn't expect you. I saw Tiffany.
The thing that makes this organization unique is the fact that the players almost develop a fraternal sense of commitment to the organization, namely Mr. DeBartolo. And he sets the precedent, and all the players respect him, look up to him, because one of the ways that you get players to commit to you is to show some type of interest.
I think all of us have had problems, personal problems that have come up, and he's the kind of guy that you can personally call, not call someone to call him, but he's the guy you can call at home and say, Eddie, this is what's going on. Can you help? And the man has never turned his back.
Change and transition form the identity of all families, and the 49ers are no different. 5 respected performers who helped create a proud tradition during the 1980s will not be on the roster in 1991. Yet the Niners will continue to evolve, even without number 33 Roger Craig, Mike Wilson number 85, Eric Wright, Keena Turner, and defensive back Ronnie Lott number 42. Lott, a 9-time Pro Bowl selection, leaves San Francisco as the team's all-time leader in interceptions. Craig departs as the Niners' career leader in receptions and co-leader in rushing touchdowns. Wide receiver Wilson earned 4 Super Bowl rings, as did linebacker Turner, a savvy leader and a savage hitter. 4 Super Bowl rings also belong to courageous cornerback Wright, who battled injuries yet maintained his reputation as one of the NFL's premier pass defenders. Wright and Turner will join the Niners staff in 1991, ensuring a continuation of the spirit that produced 4 world titles in 9 seasons. In San Francisco, the strong fabric of a dynasty has been woven from close-knit relationships.
We've always had that kind of closeness where there isn't a lot of bad feelings between players. And there was always, the offense teasing defense, offense teasing each other, back and forth.
Someone saw legs like that, they're hanging out of a nest. I mean, could you believe? Hey, last time I saw legs like that, had a note attached to them.
Yeah, sure. 34 years to get this development. This guy's the only guy in the NFL that can play with 3 hairs on his top of his head. Most improved hairline. It's 85 degrees in here. He has a wool stocking cap on to cover up his dandruff. Not feeling well. I wouldn't either if I had flakes this big falling out of my hair.
It's from the old school where they just go get it done, and half the time they don't get it done. We're from the new school. We use technique and get the job done to the max. We take 2 snaps up from around the world on them. You know what I'm saying?
I'll put it to you like this. If there was an all-talk team in the NFL, here's my MVP.
Special. It was in the 1962.
They're all unique. They all have very, very different lifestyles, backgrounds, and personalities. And that's why I really enjoy the interaction that I have with them. And be their friend, and also be their owner at the same time.
They share something that no one else can come in and take away from them and that no one else has been a part of, and it's a camaraderie that's very difficult to articulate, but it's there. It's a oneness. And I know it's an overworked term, but it's family. It's as simple as that.
The 49ers knew that the 1990 season would be anything but smooth sailing. Their quest for an unprecedented third straight Super Bowl victory meant defending their colors against determined foes. In confronting these continuous challenges, the Niners proved to be resilient and relentless.
Oh, yes! Let's go, baby! Right there! Way to go! Way to go!
First down, we're gonna score!
After compiling a league-best 14-2 record for the second straight year, San Francisco hosted the New York Giants in the NFC Championship game.
Hey, let's set the tempo. Hang on to the ball, no penalties. Let's go get them, guys.
And throws down the left sideline. It is caught by Taylor down the left side. He's to the 20, to the 10, to the 5, into the end zone. Touchdown!
In a contest dominated by defense, New York never scored a touchdown. But with 4 seconds left to play, the Giants' 5th field goal led to a 15-13 upset that kept the 49ers from a date with history.
I think that the players, the coaches have really set very high standards for themselves. And, when we don't win, there's just a total feeling of emptiness.
During 1990, that feeling was rarely experienced. The Niners continually mowed down opponents on the way to their 5th straight NFC West Division title and a new league record for consecutive road victories. High standards and record-breaking achievements, these have consistently become part of an esteemed sports tradition. During 1990, this tradition was upheld with character and courage by a team that made wearing the uniform of the San Francisco 49ers a matter of honor. The 1990 season was a wild ride that started in New Orleans, where the 49ers overcame a bumpy beginning and wound up securely in the driver's seat.
Montana rolls to the right, can't find anywhere to go, tries to come back the other way, all alone, Brent Jones, touchdown 49ers!
Trailing 12-10 with time running out, Mike Cofer kicked the game-winning field goal.
Here's the snap, here's the kick, it is up, it is good! It is good! Mike Cofer hits it with 9 seconds to play.
At Houston for their 4th game of the season, the undefeated Niners won their 12th consecutive road contest, a new NFL record.
Montana drops back, can't find anybody, has all sorts of time, lets it go to Taylor. He's down the sideline to the 40, he's to the 20, he's to the 10. It'll be a touchdown 49ers.
And remember, Brown slot motion.
Whenever Joe Montana wanted to place a long-distance call, he picked up a receiver named John Taylor.
Throws complete. It is a first down to Taylor. He breaks the tackle. He's down the left sideline to the 20, to the 10, 5, touchdown 49ers!
A come-from-behind 24-21 triumph proved that, like fine wine, the Niners traveled very well indeed. The NFL's ultimate road warriors thrive in hostile territory.
We pretty much go out there with the attitude that it's 50 guys in the administration, and the coaches against 80,000.
The high-flying 49ers turned in first-class performances on the road, and they also took wing in San Francisco. Joe Montana again elevated aerial artistry to new heights everywhere he played. At age 34, Montana's peerless ability to sidestep traffic while sensing the location of an open receiver remained undiminished. Montana often seemed to carry the game plan on his back as he engineered 8 come-from-behind victories. In the process, this 12-year veteran demonstrated that he is an old pro who has remained forever young at heart.
The one thing that stands out is he's, and I've said this number, he's a little boy. I mean, there's a certain youthfulness about him. I mean, it's like he's playing in the playground when you see him on the field. He's having fun playing.
Good job.
I think you just try to show respect to the other guys. You know, I joke and kid and play. I mean, that's just the kind of guy I am, and it doesn't matter who it is. I love to have fun.
Joe Montana is that rare athlete who is also an artist. And he made 1990 another masterpiece of a season by drawing upon a broad spectrum of colorful talents. The offensive line was manned by center Jesse Sapolu, guard Harris Barton, tackle Steve Wallace and Bubba Paris, and guard Guy McIntyre, a Pro Bowl selection. While incomparable wide receiver Jerry Rice caught 100 passes, his talented running mates Mike Sherrard, number 88, and number 82, John Taylor, also distinguished themselves. Taylor scored 8 touchdowns in 1990. Over half of them were from 40 yards or beyond. When the Niners went to a 3 wideout set, Sherrard proved to be a tough customer in clutch situations. San Francisco also relied on the receiving skills of backs Dexter Carter, Tom Rathman, Roger Craig, and Harry Sidney, number 24.
Pass in the right flat to Sidney. Follows his blocking. Cuts inside of the 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown 49ers. Harry Sidney, great open field running.
Brent Jones emerged as one of the game's best tight ends.
At the 33-yard line, here's a handoff to Roger Craig, but a fake to Montana. Has an open man downfield. A great play to Brent Jones. He may go. He's in the 20. He's in the 15. He's in the 10. He stays in bounds. He gets in. Touchdown 49ers. What a run by Brent Jones.
How did the Niners develop the NFC's top-ranked offense? Practice, practice, practice. Hard work and dedication have helped define the style of an offense that can float like a butterfly and sting like a bee.
First of all, 49ers football is, if you was to compare it to a boxer, it sort of reminds me of Muhammad Ali.
When I whooped Joe Frazier in 1967, we traveled in style. When I whooped George Foreman in Nigeria, we traveled in style.
And that's a person that can dance around you, a person that uses style and class, but has a punch that is unbelievable and can knock you out at any second. A lot of people think that we're a finesse team and we're knocking them out, and they don't even realize that we have that type of power.
At Atlanta, the powerful punch of the passing game proved too much for the Falcons. Joe Montana's 476 yards and 6 touchdown passes established single-game franchise records.
Montana, lots of time, way downfield, left flat, he's got it, just complete to Sherrard. Sherrard cuts into the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Montana back to throw, into the end zone, it's a touchdown San Francisco, Jerry Rice. Montana drops back, great pressure again, fires in the end zone, touchdown Rice down the middle over the top. Montana across the middle, he's got Rice again, touchdown 49ers. Montana looks over the field, goes for the end zone, all alone, Jerry Rice, touchdown number 4.
Jerry Rice's 5th scoring reception of the day earned him a place in the NFL record books.
The end zone, it's It's a touchdown, Jerry Rice, number 5.
The record-shattering aerial bombardment produced a 45-35 victory that kept the 49ers undefeated after 5 games. After falling behind early in Green Bay, the 49ers straightened up in fine style. 4 sacks helped pummel the Packers. Joe Montana threw 3 scoring passes in a 24-20 victory that brought the first half of the season to a close. Jerry Rice's 64-yard catch and run wrapped up the win.
It's complete to Jerry Rice. He's ahead of everybody. Goodbye. 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown 49ers.
Over the next 2 games, the 49ers' relentless defense did not yield a touchdown. After beating Dallas 24-6, the Niners topped Tampa Bay for a franchise record 10th straight victory. In facing the Bucs, the pass rush flashed a cold stare. But it was hot pursuit that produced a season-high 7 sacks. Defensive coordinator Bill McPherson and his staff coach a swift, swarming style. And San Francisco finished the season as Pro Football's 3rd-ranked total defense. The fleet-footed, two-fisted secondary exemplified a defense that may be undersized, but has never been overmatched. The hits that Ronnie Lott, number 42, delivered in his final season as a Niner were just as hard as those he delivered during his first season. Another veteran who packed a wallop was Dave Waymer, number 43. Pass coverage standout Don Griffin, number 29, was a consistent performer at cornerback. And there were also new kids on the corner. First-year man Kevin Lewis, number 45, and rookie Eric Davis, number 25. The team interception leader was Waymer, as the defense smoothly blended old hands with young guns. Outside linebacker Bill Romanowski, number 53, paced the club in tackles during his 3rd pro season. And inside backer Keith DeLong, number 59, emerged as a force in his 2nd year. The front line was keyed by rookie Dennis Brown, Michael Carter, number 95, and Larry Roberts. Kevin Fagan, number 75, and Pierce Holt, number 78, were 2 of the most underrated defensive ends in the NFL. But the Niners also boasted a pass rusher who was acknowledged as one of the best in the business. Charles Haley, number 94, pressured quarterbacks as a stand-up outside linebacker and was equally effective as an end rushing from a 3-point stance. This Pro Bowl performer led the NFC with 16 sacks and was named the conference's Defensive Player of the Year. Haley also shared the Len Eshmont Award for courageous and inspirational play with line mate Kevin Fagan. Haley was part of a defense that allowed just 1 touchdown or less in 11 of 18 games. Only New York gave up fewer total points. And it was a Monday night encounter against the Giants that provided San Francisco's defense with its finest hour of the season. Rebounding from their first loss of the year, the 49ers unleashed a wave of defenders that pounded the Giants. the Niners continually crossed up the Giants, who never crossed the end zone. Fittingly, the defense had the last word in a 7-3 victory.
Sims back to throw, steps up, starts to run, tackles, Megan's got him! He is down, the game is over!
On this night, the Niners proved that mounting the best defense was truly a matter of honor. 1990 marked another sparkling season for the game's finest receiver, Jerry Rice, number 80. Rice led the league in receiving touchdowns, receiving yardage, and receptions, as he became only the second NFL player to ever catch 100 passes in a season. The team leader in total yards from scrimmage and touchdowns, Rice was a clear-cut choice for Pro Bowl honors, as he once again demonstrated desire as well as dazzling ability.
I feel like if you line me up against someone, I can beat him because I'm very competitive. And once I get the football, I really know exactly what to do with it.
At Cincinnati for game number 13, Rice was not the only 49er who knew exactly what to do with the ball. The running attack enjoyed its best performance of the season, thanks to tenacious blocking from the offensive line. Roger Craig, Tom Rathman, and Harry Sidney helped compile 200 rushing yards.
Yeah, baby! Keep it going!
Give it to Sidney, cuts outside, he's got the corner, touchdown 49.
But in overtime, the aerial route proved the best way to cover ground. Rice accounted for 40 yards during the 75-yard drive that enabled Mike Kofor to produce a 20-17 victory.
23-yard field goal. Overtime, here's the snap, here's the kick. It is up, it is good, the 49ers win again.
The Niners followed this win with a Monday night visit to Anaheim, where they avenged an earlier loss to the Rams. The Rams were held to a meager 53 yards rushing and committed 4 turnovers. Rice's second straight 100 yards plus receiving performance included a 60-yard touchdown.
Montana straight back drop. Throws way downfield. Rice is behind everybody. He's got it. 15, 10, 5 into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers.
Number 1 draft choice Dexter Carter raced 74 yards, the 49ers' longest run of the season.
To the 40. He's to the 45. He's down to the 40. He's to the 30. He's to the 20. They miss him. He's to the 10. 5 into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers.
For 2 weeks after this sizzling 26-10 win, the 49ers were nearly left out in the cold at Minnesota.
Hey, don't slip on the ice down there, though. Nice and cold, nice and brisk out here. See, you can't get this in a dome. Watch.
Hey, all we gotta do is talk to each other, communicate, and play.
San Francisco erased a 10-0 deficit as the defense dominated Minnesota during the second half. In the final period, the Niners scored 17 unanswered points, including Steve Young's game-winning touchdown pass to John Taylor.
Throws over the middle. It is completed. Taylor. 5-4 touchdown 49ers.
The 20-17 triumph provided San Francisco with a perfect 1990 road record. It also provided momentum for the NFC playoffs at Candlestick Park, where the 49ers played host to the Washington Redskins.
Doing something special today. Let's go. Let's go. Start us something special. Let's go.
The Niners were definitely something special during the first half.
Off to Rathman. He punches his way through the middle. Touchdown 49ers.
sorry. They're not going to move it. Right this time.
Hand off to Sidney, who's going to pass. Launches it down the right side. Brent Jones goes up in the air. He caught the ball inbound. What a catch! First and goal inside the 7-yard line. And Montana may take off instead. He throws it to Rice. He's got it. Touchdown 49ers. Montana straight back drop. Launches it downfield. Brent Jones caught it. He's past the defender of the 10. He's inside the 8 down to the 7-yard line. Back to throw Montana. Little short pass right flat. It'll be a touchdown for the 49ers. Mike Sherrard. And the 49ers now lead it 20-10.
After the intermission, the defense assumed complete control.
Go to on that cell now, okay? All right?
We're going to win this game. We got to get to the quarterback. We got to keep the edges and get to the damn quarterback. We got to win some individuals.
Constant pressure resulted in interceptions by Johnny Jackson, number 40, and Darryl Pollard, number 26. Then pressure forced a third interception by an unlikely and uncatchable pass thief.
And the ball again is Hunter taken away. Here's Michael Carter. Can they give him a block to score? He's to the 30. He's to the 20. They're chasing hard. He's to the 5. He's into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Michael Carter. What a run by the big guy. Oh my, what a play for San Francisco to finish this game.
A 28-10 pounding was the 49ers' 7th straight postseason win, and it propelled them to their 6th NFC Championship game over a 10-year span. Although the Niners fell just 4 seconds short in their quest to make NFL history, the season was long on great moments. But after all, the San Francisco 49ers have built a tradition rich in great moments. And 1990 saw them prove yet again that maintaining this tradition is a matter of honor.